All right, hey Pisces. Gonna jump right into this reading. This is a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in Pisces. It is open to cross watchers, and I do intend this for a timeless reading. So whenever this finds you, it is intended for your message or what you need to hear. Also, keep in mind this is a general reading, so everything may not resonate, or you may need to flip or adjust the roles according to how the clarifiers are aligning with you. With that being said, let's just jump into this, Pisces. All right, Pisces. Oh boy, you guys. How do we say this? I think there's a couple things going on. I'm seeing a little bit of finances, but mostly this is about love. Let me get a romance angel pull here quick. Somebody's got it going on right now. Like, maybe I can see why you're here. You may. Wow. All I gotta say is somebody's got the hot. I don't know. Somebody's got some spice going on. Oof. Reconciliation. Past life relationship. Interesting. You pull on that. No, I did not see that come. Oh my goodness. This is making it even more. Oh man, this is really getting interesting. All right, Pisces, let's get into this. You guys somebody's got a lot of suitors right now. I don't know if you see this or not, but I think this is you in the center. Somebody's got some fire in their chart. I think that's you. You're magnetizing. You're magnetic right now. Somebody's got a whole lot of suitors, and they're all kings. I don't know who you are, but I want to be your friend. Yeah, somebody's got, oh man, who are you? Like, you must be like gorgeous, or you got it going on, but you're also clarified with the Justice card. This is in your conscious, what you're focused on right now. You're trying to juggle all these people on it. I think the universe is saying, hey, you got to balance this out. You got a lot going on, and I can see why you're here. Kind of like you have so many suitors right now. I think your head's starting to spin. So your focus right now, or where you are in the present, is Ace of Air. You kind of are looking for truth, a decision. It looks like it needs to be made because it's clarified by the Hermit and the Four of Cups. So you're trying to get clarity. You're like, I need to make a decision. You got also clarified by the Ten of Pentacles. You got all these pentacles up in the air. Life is good, it's great, but you also realize I think you realize that's a lot of pentacles to be juggling. That's a lot of opportunities. I also see that finances possibly, you don't need to worry about it. You just need to believe. There are opportunities coming to you, but there are some things coming up later we'll discuss with your finances. You're kind of having resistance. This is kind of I don't know if this is a test, but the universe is stepping in and asking you to kind of go within and find and deal with some of this stuff. You got some inner work to do. But definitely got to make a decision right now. In your recent past, you have the Eight of Water with the Knight of Cups. So you've dealt with a bit of heartbreak. Actually, a lot of heartbreak, probably like a series of heartbreaks. And now there's like this you're kind of confused, I think, because there's this like gold strike of all this love, because it's also clarified by, so you got the Eight of Water. Look how it's like ships are going away. You know, you're going away, walking away from everything, getting on a ship. I don't know if you traveled recently, changed your life. Some big change might have happened. Things were uncertain, but now all of a sudden you got this love offer coming in. But when I get into this, I see you got many love offers coming in. And your head might be spinning right now, okay? So with your crossing card right now, you have the Messenger of Earth. So this is about wanting to stabilize either offer. It could also, I'm getting kind of some of you, this is money as well. So you got jobs coming in, things coming in, you're kind of a lot going on. So this 10 of Pentacles is clarifying that you're also trying to figure out your money as well as on top of this home life or what you want. You got a lot of opportunities right now. Your focus is the Queen of Fire on your conscious, like where you are right now. I feel like you're really magnetic right now. You're attracting love, you're attracting money. Again, in your challenge card, you got the Queen of Fire again, and the Knight of Wands. So action, like you got action going on. You're magnetic right now. You're bringing in offers and money, and this is a really good time for you. You must have been doing something right. This is really, really great energy right here. There's one thing about the Knight of Wands, can be player energy, but it kind of looks like you're aware of that because you might be the player right now. And you're juggling a lot of people right now. You're magnetic right now, but it is also your challenge. This is also your challenge right now. So, yeah, you got a lot of action going on here. You got two messengers, both knights are actions. Both knight, Messenger of Earth is a knight as well, and the Knight of Wands. These are kind of conflicting energies as well because Messenger of Earth or the Knight of Earth is a slow-moving, steady offer. So I'm feeling like you're being called to kind of stabilize this movement, stabilize your actions and your decisions, find stability. That's what your challenge is right now, because these are the Knight of Wands is someone who's in and out, very, very focused on their self and their passion, and it's kind of like what serves them at the moment. Queen of Wands is someone who's bringing in, she's magnetic, people are very ambitious, she gets what she wants, bringing in, everything just comes to her, you know, she's like, people want her, stuff like that. So I guess that, yeah, so with that being said, stabilize some of this. Don't get overrun by all these decisions. You got to stabilize this a little bit. That's your challenge right now. In your subconscious right now, you're dealing with, you have the Chariot. So that's about movement and relationships, movement and balance. So the universe, this is major arcana. So the universe is asking you to balance your movement with your relationships, balance them. Movement with the Chariot is the Emperor. And it's about Cancer energy, and it's about partnerships, and can also be your business partnerships as well, but learning how to move and move forward, take movement with these partnerships in balance, okay? They were clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, so I do feel like this could be money partnerships coming in. It can also be a solid offer of love coming in, and it was also clarified with the Sun in reverse. So, and Sun in reverse is, usually you want this, I mean, the Sun in reverse, oof, I don't know. This one's kind of, let me get another clarifier on that. I mean, I just feel like you got so much going for you. Maybe it's a warning. Could be about worry. Could be a warning. Yeah. Because the Sun is about happiness, revealing the truth. Everything is revealed, and everything's moving in a good direction. I feel like this is a warning for you to this is, you're needing to go within and balance some stuff, okay? Pisceans, you can have a tendency to be kind of wishy-washy. Here in the recent past, you got the moon energy, that's you. It can be wishy-washy energy. Kind of not, also it's connected to your 8 of water. You've been kind of wishy-washy, not really defining to the universe what you want. I'm getting kind of like letting people just kind of decide for your happiness. And I think right now I'm feeling that you're needing to kind of take your stance. And I know that's hard for Pisceans. You guys need to like kind of stand up and define to the universe what you want. Don't be so wishy-washy. And I know that's, like I said, that's hard for Pisces because you guys, everybody gets along with you because you're so agreeable. But I think the universe is saying they're throwing all this at you so you can like stand up and decide what you really want. I am just still blown away by this whole top spread. I'm sorry, I gotta come back to this. That's you in the middle amongst all these suitors. You're like juggling 3 kings right now. Look at that. I'm sorry, you got some action going on and you're like the player here. It's like, I feel like this is a feminine energy and it can be a guy. You can be a guy with a feminine energy. I don't know. This could be a, I don't know. You know, maybe I don't know what's going on, but whoever you are, Pisces, you got some action going on. You could have a lot of women, you could have a lot of men, but this is good energy. But it is saying, hey, find some balance in all this. Do the right thing, because there's people's feelings here too. You know, being wishy-washy can sometimes leave things up in the air, and other people can be hurt by this. Which leads me to your near future coming here. Your near future is 5 of Earth. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold. It could be finances coming up that are going to be a challenge. This was clarified by, again, the Chariot. So the major arcana is asking you when you're moving forward. I feel like this 5 of Swords is about, because usually when it's in upright, it's about winning at all costs. There's no, but in that mindset, nobody wins. So maybe this is about having, it's maybe asking you to be a little more, like I said, decision, not necessarily winning at all costs, but make a decision. You know, be more, how do I say, be more not self-serving, but in a way, yes. Don't be so wishy-washy. You got to make a decision because you're going to be challenged with this. Somebody's going to be left out in the cold in the near future according to your current trajectory of your present situation, because you're being challenged right now to go within, find out what you really want, stop being so wishy-washy, and make a decision, because somebody's going to get hurt. Also, your finances are connected to this. This is all connected. So I feel like this is kind of a little bit of both. So moving forward, it's saying move forward cautiously. Be cautious how you're moving. Make choices. Think about this. Okay? Your focus right now is 2 of air. So how you see yourself is kind of in this indecision. Kind of like, I feel like you're kind of like, I'm just going to go with the flow, because it's clarified with the two of Pentacles and the 5 of Earth in reverse. So it's kind of like, oh, all is good, c'est la vie, I don't need to worry about this. But deep down in your heart, you're blocking your heart off. You're not really making this decision. You're kind of like, I feel like you're not standing up for what you really want. You're kind of just like, things that in the past have kind of happened to you. So you've kind of just decided to be like, oh, nothing affects me, you know, and kind of closing off and kind of being like, how do I say it? Yeah, you're kind of just like, I feel, how do I explain this? What I'm feeling is kind of like in the past, because things haven't worked out, you're kind of like, oh, nothing affects me. It's okay. You know, I'm Pisces. Life is good. You know, when it really, the universe really wants you to do is decide. Clearly voice what you really want. You can have what you really want. You can voice it. Stop playing this game within your head that you don't have choices and that everything is just fine and everything's going to work out and there's c'est la vie, there's no such thing as bad things, I'm just going with the flow. And no, you can have what you want. You can have what you want. So that's what you're being focused on right now, is just this c'est la vie life. So it's just like, make it happen. In your environment, I don't know if you have an earth energy, maybe a Taurus, or you're dealing with a lot of contracts or commitments right now. or a higher level of learning. Maybe you're moving into something learning, but something unexpected. And because it's coupled with this Nine of Pentacles, there might be a separation coming up, or a divorce, or you might be possibly one of these suitors might be a, I don't see an Earth. Of all the suitors that you had there, you did not have Earth there. But you might have a Taurus in your life. You might be hurting them. Taurus are very loyal. They don't, not usually into the group things. So I don't know. Anyway, you might make that person want you to be single. They may want you alone. I don't know. But I'm seeing that, to me, this is more like contracts. Be careful. This is a warning, because there's going to be a lot of abundance on the line. This is going to be something that can sustain you. That's in your near future, or your environment right now, or it's coming up. Or this could be breaking. Like, it could be divorces. It could be new things coming into your life, but something unseen. It's either a warning, or it's like I say, a divorce almost. I feel this is very clearly almost like a divorce to me. It's like breaking of a contract with the Tower. You're single now. So just be aware of that. It looks like it could be a influx of many different things. A warning, or a divorce, or new contracts, jobs. There could be a job offer you're needing to kind of examine. It's telling you to kind of be careful and read everything, read the fine print. If you're on that higher level of learning, or it could be also the universe stepping in and saying, hey, you know, there's a lot of, with your current situation here, with all these things in flux, it's warning you that there's a lot of sensitivities here. You got to decide. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on with that. All right. So in the your hopes and fears, you have the Page of Fire. Page of Fire has everything to do with an ignition of new passion. You're kind of, I'm feeling like you might have a lot of choices, and you're feeling a little burdened with what can I do? You're kind of like, I feel like this is more like work-wise, and you're kind of hanging around. Again, more of that Piscean energy of like wishy-washy, like not really making a decision, kind of just hoping that everything just works out. This could be with your love. This also, I'm feeling a little bit of work, your creative aspects, creative endeavors. Kind of feeling a little burdened with that. I'm getting kind of both energies. I think it's like few people there, but this Hangman energy is about just hanging around and trying to see things differently. But when it's coupled with this Nine of Wands, I feel like it's not a good combination, because the Page is all about movement and inspiration. But when it's coupled now between these two, it's like hanging around and having all these options and not really deciding, and that's kind of in your hopes and fears. And I feel like you're kind of like, again, that energy of like just wanting to have everything just work out and be fine and hunky-dory, and you know how it's going to be. So right now, with your current trajectory, your outcome is from your present situation with your current trajectory, your five of Wands, conflict. Okay. Conflict in love and too many things. There's a lot going on. Yeah, this is just, I don't feel like this is a good, see how she has her back to all of those wands, and the man who's like kind of beat up. I feel like this is kind of a, so the Queen of Cups is somebody who is an empathetic, compassionate person, which I feel like that's you, Pisces. And she's kind of has her back. She's turned her back to all of this turmoil, and it's like there's conflict now. So I feel like, see, if you don't make these decisions, you're going to have a lot of things. You're going to have a lot of people hurt. You're going to have missed opportunities. See how this is all to her back, and now she's dealing, and now he's got that bandage on his head. The universe is asking you to participate in your path forward, okay? Let's see. Okay, so let's say, here, I like to work in the present so that you can have a better trajectory. So right now with your current indecision, your Piscean kind of back and forth, wishy-washy, let's see if you make a decision. So that Universe is asking you to go within and make a decision. Be present and have, I don't want to say have a backbone. That's what they're showing to me though. Go forward with more of a assertive mindset, because I do see this King of Swords here. So you might have an air sign, somebody who thinks more logically in your life, might be kind of teaching you how to do that. Let's see here. So let's say if this alternate present moment, let's alter your decision right now and see if we can get a different outcome, okay? Let's see here. So let's go with Pisces. If they make a decision to move forward and have more defining what they want, what is the outcome? Yep, needing to make a decision. 3 of Wands. Hold four of Pentacles. What else do we got? Okay. High Priestess, Moon energy. Let's see more of you. I feel like this is gonna be hard for you to do. This is really challenging for you because you're gonna feel resistance, but needing to do the work. Okay, so if they do the work, so if they make these decisions and they're kind of like resistant, I'm seeing that you're kind of resistant. This is really uncomfortable land or territory for you. But if they do this work and they kind of define and it's just to look at all the details. So that means take a step back, look at all the details, identify stuff, and identify what you want. Because that's what that High Priestess energy, she's not going to tell you. She's going to make you go within and find out what you want. So that's what I'm getting with okay, so 3 of Wands is about making a decision, putting things into action. Things that are put into action, and now this manifestation, you put it out in the universe, now it's going. But with the Queen of Wands, with the High Priestess, it's all about mysterious. So going within, and she's not going to tell you, she's going to make you go in and define it for yourself. But this is a 8 of Pentacles, about paying attention to details. So it's really going to ask you to define what you want, to go into the details and really identify what you want. You can have what you want. You don't have to be at everybody else's whim and base. So that's what it's asking. So let's say, final outcome, if Pisces looks at all the details and they kind of decide what they want, what is the outcome? Goodness gracious. I feel like you guys are running away from this. Come on, guys. Like, it's like, do you see how he's running away? And he's like, this is too much. I can't deal with this. Like, I'm running away from what I really want. This is love. I feel like you guys want, like, you've had a hard time in love. I feel like love has really affected your life. I think finances have always been kind of provided for you, but right now you have all this magnetism, and it's really asking you to stop and think about what you really want. It's not giving me an alternate. I think right now what I'm getting from this read is it doesn't want me to tell you everything's going to be fine, because that's how you guys already had jumped to. You're just like, everything's going to work out. It'll be fine. That's why I'm getting this resistance. I've done it twice now, and I'm getting this, you're needing to do the work. And this one is, again, it's like walking away. Walking away from this decision. I don't want to make this decision. It's too much work. There's too much chaos. And but what you're really walking away from is the one trueness, the one true love. And I think you, Pisces, I'm getting this energy that you're kind of like, I'm just, like I said, going with the flow. I'll have many suitors. I don't need tradition. I don't need, that one true love, when it really, that's what you want. And you're just like trying to like play it off. I think you need to like be true to yourself. I think you need to stop with the mind game that you're playing on yourself. And because it says, if you believe, oh my goodness, right here. This is one of your overall reads. If you believe, And that's the Star card, also about hope. Also defining what you really want, your wish fulfillment. What is your wish? What do you really want? What's your wish come true? The universe was calling you. It's really calling you to say, hey, what do you want? It's like, what do you want? Come on. That's what the universe is calling for you. It's saying, it's time. You get to decide now. This is your growth. So, all right, Pisces. I get a lot of messages afterwards. So if you want to stop back, it's for, I call them the afterthoughts. They're direct downloaded messages from source, and I also post some more oracle cards for you guys. And it's another video I'll make after this. I usually don't close the read until I feel like I've received all the messages, but I am going to close this full read. So stop back and check that out. If you could like and subscribe, it would help me out, help out this channel. I'm doing this all from my heart. I'm not making anything off of this. I'm just doing this as a service to humanity. So, and I really want to reach as many people. So it really helps if you guys give feedback and all that. So, and feedback through, you know, the like, subscribe, comments, all that stuff. So if you could help me out, I really appreciate that. Yeah. All right, guys. Wonderful.